Hello guys, Sean here. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different for you today. This is a game called They Are Billions. So it's a combination of a strategy game with a survival-esque type game. Obviously I'll show you as I go through. It's actually a really good game. I get quite engrossed in it, as you'll see. I will sort of show you. I haven't played it in a long time, so could be interesting, but let's get started. I'm going to do the campaign, just to show you guys. Well, let's think of a name. Yeah, let's go for my gamer tag. Oh, no. Well, I think my gamer tag is actually Shadow Drake, but I prefer Shadow Wolf. So let's get started, shall we? So as I said, this is a zombie survival base building-esque type game. It's actually really engrossing. It's quite cleverly done, if I'm honest. I accidentally stumbled across it on YouTube, but decided that playing it would probably be fun, because obviously I liked the guy that did it, and in actual fact he is really good.
I am Quintus Crane, your leader, your savior. I founded the new empire and the city that now shelters you. And now, the time has come to no longer live hidden like rats behind the walls of the Great Crater. It's time to face our monsters. Time to go out into the world and reconquer it. For the glory of humankind. For the glory of the new empire.
Right. Let's get this started, shall we? 13 years later.
Welcome. So you want
Hello
to
there,
be the new
whoever's
general
watching.
to lead the
Thank you for joining
campaign. Well, I warn you, my young general, your mission won't be an easy one. How many attempts have there been so far? 10? 12? All your predecessors are dead or have gone mad. Do you really think you can do better than them? Okay, I'll give you a chance. Listen carefully. Our goal is to build new colonies in strategic locations to expand the Empire beyond the Great Crater. I also want you to explore the ancient human strongholds and retrieve any technology from before the pandemic. We will use that to build more powerful colonies. You may also find swarms blocking your way. Destroy them with the might of the Empire's army. But be warned, failure is not an option. Succeed in your mission or never return.
Well, that's a bit extreme, I think. It's a bit extreme. Sod off. Alright, so let's get started. Who do I want to go with? Ooh, who do I want to go with? Big gun, 2 guns. Yeah, let's go for her.
Excellent idea, sir.
Beautiful. Let's get started then. So there's nothing I can do here. So this is the tech tree. Obviously, as I progress through the game, I unlock different technology, things like that. But we start off with like the most standard stuff. Yeah, that's fine. 50%. Yep. Okay. Yeah, this game has some extreme level difficulties. I tend to go between accessible and easy, even though it isn't. You can be playing this game for an hour and one zombie gets into your base and that's it, you're done. So you have to be really, really careful throughout the game. I've played this game excessively when I first bought it. I played it excessively, so I got to know the game really well. So basically, we can start. Yeah. So basically, this is it. You start off with units. You have to protect this. This has to survive. So what you need to do is I send these guys out. These are rangers, so they will kill zombies. So I will take a couple of them.
This better be good. You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Send one up here to protect the base. I know this map. The enemies will come from here or here. Obviously, that's fine. And there is an area down here, if I'm right. There we go. So the zombies are these guys. There's usually, this is just because it's the first map, there's not so many, so I will just literally let them do their thing. I will clear the area, but what the objective is you've got to get resources going. So you need to build houses. I need a sawmill. So you basically, so you want to find the most optimal position to place these. Like there, I'll get 10 at a time. There, I'll get 9. So that is actually the optimal position for here. So once that's done, I will get, I think, 10 so often. But you want to get the optimal positions, because obviously you need food to build soldiers, to build other units. Hunters' cottages are useful as well. You obviously just watch where you place it, because obviously certain areas will provide more of food. But these are the main things you want. You want to build these, because obviously these will provide more people, which then means you can extend out further and things like that. So this is a small cluster of zombies. With this game, you will get excessive numbers of zombies go for you. Because it's the first level, it's actually not that bad. Go away. Because it's the first level, you will get excessive numbers of zombies. Once you start hunting, they will just start attacking you, like going for you, once you alert them to your presence. So I'm trying to work out whether they're going to be able to kill them quickly enough. That's alright then. So we'll move them closer, let them finish that lot off, because there's a small nest there. Build more back. Oh, I can't build there. Why can't I build there? Oh, it's inaccessible. So build more there. So that's more. Because obviously every house provides more food, which is exactly what you need. In a sense. With this, you need mills to provide power, because in the bottom right you'll see you've got power, food, workers and colonists. Obviously the more you can provide, the better it is for you. These will extend your base's range, so it will allow your base to move out. You'll be able to extend out further. Like here, I'm going to need to build up here, because obviously the enemies will come from this location and this location. This is just a small nest of zombies. There aren't that many here. Once this is clear, it's literally, they will just come from here and here. The first level's fairly easy, to be honest, which is a good thing. But yeah, no, it can be a horribly addictive game, I will admit. I've played this, as I say, I've played this regularly, and it can be a horribly addictive game. Ooh, 15 wood. That is actually beautiful. So you want wood, because of it's only the first level, you want as much wood coming in as possible. So the objectives, what are the objectives? You got to destroy all infected, colony population 200, and resist all swarms. So basically it's saying that I've got to clear the map of zombies, but after day 22, so I'm at day 2 at the minute, but day 22 I will have a massive swarm come in and try and kill me. So at that point I'm going to need a much larger force to defend against them.
Attention. Building completed.
So I want to expand out quickly. The quicker I can expand outwards, the better it is for me.
What?
Let's just finish this off. Get them killed. Once that's done... Oh no, I need a quarry. Oh, I forgot. I haven't played this game in ages. Excuse me. I'm playing poorly right now. I should have had a quarry up and running already. Come on, come on, come on.
Attention. Building completed.
So what happens is if a zombie gets to your, say, one of these buildings here, and they attack the building, they will take over the building, and more zombies will spawn from that building, which will then cause a domino effect. So as I said, you can lose this game so quickly if you don't play it right. Which is what I love. I've done this game before where I've played. I've been doing really well, and then I make a silly mistake, and that's it. I've lost. Which I sort of love about this game, because it really does test you. Oh, I know why.
You again?
Let's go and
Great
get
idea.
that.
No, I'm just kidding.
Let's go round here. Let's go.
Okay.
Go. I think there's zombies here actually. I might have almost made a mistake. Yeah, I did almost make a mistake.
Attention.
If I had hadn't remembered that zombie could have got to my base, and that would have been it. I would have lost immediately.
Gotcha.
The train has
And
arrived at the
it
station.
is that easy to lose on this game. You have to be so careful.
Oh, more ordnance.
So once they've killed
Attack.
that, that's go away.
Great.
So let's just check the rest of this area, because there we go. That is why I checked this area, because that could have cost
Great
me.
idea. No.
You just have to be really, really careful,
Faster
because
than my
one zombie will just
Okay.
bring your entire base to its knees, and obviously I don't need that happening.
Great
That
idea.
would be
No, I'm just kidding.
really, really, really bad. So I need to acquire stone here, and I will need a quarry for that, but obviously you need these to allow you to expand out and build further afield. So I'm going to need to build more houses for a start.
Attention. Building completed.
So I've got to get to a population of 300, and I'm only at a population of 48 at the moment. So, but you only get people will only occupy these buildings every time this train comes in, and in game terms this train only comes in every 12 hours. I don't know what that equates to in real time,
Attention. Building
but
completed.
obviously it is a case of get it built, but get it built quick. So that's that. I now need a quarry. 4, 2, 4. 4 is my best option. So that's that now done.
What do you want now?
Let's check
Yes.
over here, just to be on the safe side. Yep,
Right
as I
in the eye.
anticipated, I should have checked.
Yeah.
This game, you have to be so careful with this game. It is. You do get defensive buildings. I will show you once I get that far up, because obviously I have to extend. There we go. So this is like a mini swarm. You will get just like groups of zombies coming at you all at once. You don't want that. That will be absolutely negative for you on the in the long run. But you need to make sure you've got that wood income and you've got food, because obviously you could end up in the middle of something and you have no food. Like, I have no workers until that train now comes in, which it just has. I couldn't build anything else, so now that that's in, I can actually build another one of those, which means I have 40 wood coming in, which is good, which is a reasonable amount. Obviously the iron that I've got coming in is not great.
Attention.
And obviously I will need to build a soldier centre, which allows me to build these rangers. I've only got 100 people, so that's not a positive. Put that there.
Building completed.
Your best bet is to expand rapidly. If you do happen to find this game interesting and decide to give it a go yourself, it is in the Play Store. It's about £20 or $19.99, I think it is. But it's well worth it. It's a fantastic game. It's a massive game. It's a big game. It's not a tiny little game. I'll show you that now. So with this, you build defences. So obviously, I will build a wall and that. So that means that's protected. I will then do the same here, just to ensure that they can't get through. So now that I've got at least some level of defense, I can move them there and they will protect both locations, which means that I've got this entire area covered. Obviously I will have to continue to build homes to ensure that I get enough people coming in, but I've got no food. As I said, that's the problem. So I've now got no food, so I will have to build several of these just to make sure I've got some level of food coming in. It's the problem, if you take your eye off the ball for even a minute, you will end up struggling. I won't lie, I have done this game before where I have made the silliest little mistake and it's cost me the entire match. So the more houses you have, the more gold you get coming in. At the minute I only have 278, I think it is, coming in. Oh no, it's gone down because obviously if I build soldiers, they cost money. Oh, I've got a little cluster coming in. It shouldn't be a problem. Right. I need 450 gold. Brilliant. So that means that I can now build a soldier centre. So these guys will produce archers, so that I can build a much larger force to then finish my base. It's day 8 of 22. So I need to have ideally I need to have an army ready by day 22. I've got plenty of time, like 12 days, no, 14 days, 13 days now. And so I just literally need to build. That's the idea behind it. Build. Obviously you need to keep an eye on everything. Power, everything. You need to make sure you've got ample amounts of everything coming in all the time, just to make sure you are good and ready. Because obviously you don't want to get caught with your trousers down in this game. So as I said, I've now got no power. So because of that, I can't build units. Now I can obviously start building units. I will start building units. So I will send them north. This is what I mean. So this entire map, like if you can see on the map on the bottom left, that is full of enemies, zombies, and I will have to go out, kill them all, and be back at my base with a full army by day 22. Which is what I like, because it's a combination of a strategy game with a base building game. I grew up playing Command and Conquer, so games like this are just right up my street in that sense. But as I say, you've got to make sure you've got... Yeah, I'm out of food again. And I'm nowhere near having 300 people.
Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
15.
Attention. Building completed.
16.
Attention. Building completed.
14.
Attention.
There we go. But
Building
you can't
completed.
build these, so you have to have these within a certain distance from each other. Otherwise, it won't let you. It won't allow you to build them. So now we're starting to get much stronger waves of enemies coming in as the game progresses, as the days continue. You will just get much stronger forces attack you. So you need to obviously stay on top of absolutely everything.
Attention. Building completed.
Excuse my voice. Have we got enough food? I hope so. Should do, in theory. I can't, I've got no space to build anymore anyway. Oh wait, yep, I can build there. Yeah, so I'm now limited to where I can build as far as food manufacturing is concerned.
You again.
But I now need to send these guys out and start clearing the map of enemies. Oh. You have to be careful, because some of these guys will move really slow, and then you get the occasional one that are basically classed as runners. So they will move at you with a much more extreme speed. I suspect these guys are now going to get attacked, and I might potentially lose something. You've got to try and avoid losing people, because obviously it's detrimental to you.
Train has arrived at the station.
Right, so that's that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Attention. Building completed.
So that's the tents complete.
Attention. Building completed. Attention. Building completed.
Right.
Attention.
Let's send these out further. Yeah, no, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Building completed.
This map will be full of enemies. That's the problem. And you have to be really, really careful that your units don't just get swarmed instantly.
Great.
Because obviously the further up I go, the more there are going to be. So I need to start considering getting more units, which is where obviously you need more houses to then build more people. I now have no way of getting any more food unless I start building down here, which is obviously the next logical step. That's the problem with this game, is I now have no food. I now literally have to find anywhere and everywhere I can to place. Even if it's a bad position, I need to just place these food building units.
They are trying to break through.
Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So now I've got someone trying to...
Okay. Let's
I've now
do
got a
the
zombie trying to get through.
Building completed.
If they get through,
Gotcha.
that would have made come into contact with my base, and pretty much that would have been it.
Attention. Building completed.
And that's something you really don't want to happen, because you will get killed. This game is brutal, absolutely ruthless. It will, excusing my French, if you don't play it right, it will shit you out in a breath. No questions asked.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Which I love, because I'm a strategist. I'm a strategy game player. I'm pure strategist. I love my strategies, all my strategy games. Always have. It's just one of those things. I can't build any. Come on, I can build there. Anywhere else?
My bow and arrows are ready.
Attention. Building completed.
Oh, this is so... Baff! I've got 272 people though, that's not bad. I need 300. Then I can start focusing on building my army to kill the enemy. Hopefully, these buildings here, once the train comes back, this should amount to the 300 I need.
Attention.
My bow and arrows are ready.
It's a good game. If this sort of thing does interest you, let me know in the comments. I will continue the campaign playthrough. Hit the like button hit the like button, or subscribe if you aren't. It's a fantastic game, and I would quite happily play through the campaign just to show you guys.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Alright, I need to keep pressing on, I need to keep pressing forward, I keep forgetting. This game's you have to like...
You again.
This game is like one of those games where you have to do like 10 things at once just to achieve what you need to achieve. So you need to just keep pressing on, keep pressing forward.
My bow and arrows are ready.
I need to make sure I've got a continuous supply of
Warder,
units coming in to clear this, because I've got to clear right up here. But then I've obviously got to spread out here, clear the rest of this area.
Train has arrived at the station.
Are there other units around?
It's the first level's fairly easy. It just sort of lets you dip your toe in, and shows you the sort of things that this game offers. You get much better units. You will get soldiers with weapons, like actual weapons, machine guns, things like that. So I don't need to build any more homes because I've achieved that. So now I need to destroy all the infected on the map and resist the last swarm. But I am running out of time. I'm at day 14 now. So I really need to up the ante on what I'm doing.
You are going to pay me for this, right?
But I need to be careful because obviously they will just swarm my units, and I really, really don't want that. Oh, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't.
My bow and arrows
God.
are ready. Okay, let's do this.
Oh no, they're all runners. Come on, come on, come on, kill them quick, kill them. Oh, I bloody lost someone.
Are you sure?
I shouldn't have done that. That was a silly mistake.
Gotcha. My bow and arrows are ready. Great.
As I say, if you like this sort of game, which... Oh no! Run away, run away, run away! Here they come. There's a large group of them now running right at us. Where are they?
Okay.
No, 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 no! Back behind the wall, back behind the wall. Quick. They'll run straight into the rest of them. Oh, God.
Here we go again.
There we go. That's the thing. Fortunately, the walls will hold them back. As I pointed out earlier, you've got like a research tree where you can invest in new technologies and things like that. Because every time you complete a level, you get more things to do, things like that. You just need to make sure you keep producing soldiers in large numbers. I want to send this, I've obviously got to send this force out, but I don't want to leave the base unguarded just yet. What are you doing? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Only I would do that. So we're at day 16 now. I'm starting to run out of time to clear the map. So in actual fact, I've got no choice. I've got no choice. I'm going to have to send them. Oh, that's horrid. That's horrid. There's so many.
Yes.
Right, leave them there.
You are gonna pay me for
Move
this,
these guys
right?
up here because I've got a nasty feeling the base will get attacked. If I don't. Oh! I didn't mean to do that! No! Oh, what a crap move. Oh, that's going to cost me time. Oh, what an idiot. What an absolute plum.
Last night was amazing. Gotcha.
Alright, let's get this.
You call that a plan? Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Straight to the heart. Gotcha.
Alright, that's that area clear. Let's move this way then. Oh, don't just run at them.
Roger that.
Ugh, so dim. I did it again! I actually did it again! Fuck my life! Excuse my French! I can't. This is how long I haven't played this game.
Whatever you say, as long as
My life. Oh, God.
Yes.
And I'm just costing myself time. Oh. It's ridiculous. I can't believe I've done it. I can't believe I did that again.
Yes.
Actually stunned at my level of stupidity right there.
Are you sure?
Come on.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? What? You order, you pay. You are gonna pay me for this, right? I hope you're not wasting my time.
Attention.
Gotcha.
Building completed.
Back there. Right, let's try this again, shall we? Without deleting the damn building. There we go. Absolutely, no. I have to forget. The button layout's can be quite complicated with this. Obviously I haven't played it in a while, so that's why I keep making the dim mistake of deleting my damn base.
Are you sure?
Alright, come on, come on, come on. We need to clear this map. I've got 4 days left.
Arrows are ready.
And I need this force
Take my
back at the
arrow.
base.
Great.
But I need to clear this map.
Okay, let's do
Alright,
this.
let's get up there. There's nothing up
Yes.
there, that's fine. It's absolutely beautiful, actually. Right, kill them all, kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. There we go.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
My bow and arrows are ready. Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, that was a bit overzealous.
My bow and arrows
Fortunately, I've got
are
enough
ready.
not to have to worry. Don't do that. Don't press the delete button again. I think I would actually die
And you
if I managed to do that again.
My bow is ready. Gotcha.
Right, is that... No, that... no, don't
My
run
bow
at
and arrows
them!
are ready.
My fault.
Are you sure? Great idea. No, I'm just kidding.
So... Why is it saying I haven't destroyed all the infected? Now it is. So now I can focus
Great.
on base defense. I've got 3 days left
My bow and
before the
arrows
mass
are
swarm
ready.
turns up. So I just need to get as many people in.
Are you sure?
in as possible. I think what might be smart is if I do this. Build a secondary layer to this wall. That way at least, even if they punch through that first layer, there is a second layer to my base, or to my defences, to ensure that my units are protected. There we go.
Has arrived at the station.
So now I just focus on building units
My bow and arrows
as
are
quickly
ready.
as possible. Everything else is done. So now I literally have 2 days left before the final swarm comes in. As I said, this, because it's the first map, it isn't exactly a massive swarm, but it sort of just gives you a generalised idea of the style of the game, the way the game's played, the way it works. It's a good game. It's very addictive as well. So my problem is I've got so many games that I don't actually know
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
what to play. Oh, what?
They
They're
are
early.
approaching from the north.
24 hours. I've got 24 hours. 22 hours. So this is the final wave coming in. So obviously I'm hoping that even after my 2-time cock
Bow
up,
and arrows are ready.
that I should survive. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, you just basically watched me build an entire base to lose. I'm hoping that's not the case. Obviously.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Train has arrived at the station.
Come on. Come on, I got 10 hours. Oh, don't. So if anybody watched my previous video, the 2-point hospital, I was talking the entire time.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Didn't realise I hadn't switched my mic on, so my voice now is a bit angry at me, and apparently it was all for nothing because my mic wasn't switched on. So I was having a full conversation about the game, how to play it, and apparently that made no difference because here we go. So this is the final wave. As you're going to see, it's a much larger group. That skull represents like the final part to it, but they're going to start smashing against
You again.
my defenses
Okay,
any
let's
minute.
do this. Oh, here we go again.
Hopefully. Well, in theory, my defenses should be able to cope. There we go. Ooh, that's an angry swarm. They're going to break through that first lot. Yep, thought as much. Kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. Yay! That, obviously, that was easy because that was the first level. So I expect that to be easy. As I said, it's a huge campaign. There's so much to do. There's so many times you think you're doing well, then you die. That's not great. So obviously you then, before I go, I will show you this. So you've got, obviously you unlock new areas, but this is what I was talking about. So you obviously now get access to this. But these are soldiers, so these are assault rifles, but it requires a new element. So obviously I then have to acquire that new element. But I will get the soldiers. Go back. So that was just a little introduction to the world of They Are Billions. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like, subscribe, and if you want to see more of gameplay, more of the campaign, just let me know in the comments and I will continue playing this game for you. I won't do anything to it. I will find out what you guys think first. Hopefully you want me to continue, and I will continue for you. Otherwise, have a good evening and take